The truth about the mass hypnosis that we have been under for thousands of years is starting to hit hard at the moment. As they say also in with trauma, trauma only starts to be digested and to be transmuted the moment you are out of the unsafety, that you are out of, in this case, the lower frequent world, the cloak of mass hypnosis we have been under. And it hasn't been our fault, because the frequency was simply too dense to get a clear vision, like we starting to have more right now. And more of us will get traumatic flashbacks. I have had them in my dreams the last few weeks regularly, that I wake up in such distress about what kind of stress and pressure I was under all those years. It was crazy what we have to put up with, not only in the little physical things that we, the pace that we needed to live, everything that was expected of us, the social norms, that is one. But also, we back in those times, we were still the light bearers. There was still a flame, however little, but there was still a flame we managed to keep alive during that time, and that caused a tremendous amount of suffering. And we haven't been able to digest the whole impact of the Kali Yuga, that is so dense, so dark, so full of traumatic debris, so lonely, because we ourselves didn't have a full connection with God, essence, source, whatever you like to call it. Plus, there was no connection possible with others. So, are you feeling this? The craziness and the impact. I'm 41. Sorry, I'm 41 years old now, and I am getting so much flashbacks in how was I ever able to function under those circumstances. And we weren't able to function. That's why so many distortions and dysfunctionalities in our system, addictions, strange ways of interacting with one another, in terms of being avoidant or being codependent. All these dysfunctionalities were developed just to be able to survive. They were pure survival strategies. So don't get so upset and angry towards yourself, especially in this time frame, because we are being hit with truth bombs like never before, and it's very confronting. It's confronting to see how we have been treated, how much enslaved we have been, and the only thing we could do is create this unhealthy, dysfunctional rhythms, cycles, behaviors to remain on our feet, to remain alive. So the hardest part isn't over yet, you guys. Only when you are out of the trauma, out of the unsafety, then the real healing starts. And that's what we are going to experience for the coming 5 years. there is still so much healing to be done if it comes to living in this Kali Yuga and what it has done to us on a soul, mental, spiritual, physical, and emotional plane. And of course, that will not be the only thing that we will be experiencing, because as we are clearing out all the gunk inside of us, there is a new, as I already talked about in my last short video, there is a new life force that is simultaneously starting to reside in the places we have cleaned and emptied out inside of our inner house. But don't underestimate the immensity of healing that is still needing to take place. Um, and mourning the life before this was one big illusion, was but one big enslavement, was one big hypnosis. And that is not nothing. If you are not about spiritual bypassing, this is hitting hard. This is hitting really hard. And it needs to, because if we don't feel what this density has done to us in different planes of our consciousness, we will not be able to really change and embody a new way of being. It's simply not possible, because if we don't feel it, they say feel it to heal it, and that's really the case. We need to feel, we need to sit in it. And the last few days I have been sitting in it, and it's not only about our parents' upbringing, it's so big. It is just one big dark hole that we starting to crawl out of, and it's immensely, and it takes years. It takes years for us to really heal what has been done to us. And I'm not saying we are victims, I'm not saying that at all, but also don't pretend that what we have been going through is just a walk in the park, because it's not. And yes, I leave you guys with this. I hope you are doing well, in the sense of that you are not bypassing what is being shown in the moment, because you will not be doing yourself any honor or justice. You're not honoring your essence. I'm not saying I hope you suffer. I'm saying I hope you feel your feelings and you're kind to yourself.